Om Sthapakaya cha dharmasya sarva dharma swarupine avatara varishtaya Ramakrishnaya te namaha. Sri Ramakrishna is discussing the various levels of consciousness we reach as we expand our consciousness to higher and higher levels. From the lowest being at Mooladhara, base of the spine, it raises to Swadhisthana, to Manipura, and then leaves the realm of Jiva, individual existence, enters into Prakriti, nature. And there, in the realm of nature, God can usually manifest. In the lower three chakras, when the consciousness is dwelling on the enjoyments, on being like matter, Mooladhara, being in enjoyments at Swadhisthana, and clinging to life at the Manipura. These three places pertaining to Jiva's realm, the realm of the individual soul, God cannot manifest. So we rise from the lower three chakras, leaving the three, being a matter, material like in tamas, or being in enjoyments like rajas, or be clinging to life and basic needs of food. Beyond that, we raise our consciousness to anahata, enter the Prakriti, nature's realm. We enter the nature's realm, leaving the Manipura and coming to the anahata. And in anahata, you get the vision of God, of your Ishtadevata. God can manifest there easily, and God, being not limited by form, He can take any form. What you wish, just like Father strives to satisfy the not demands, not only needs, but demands of the child also. Any food will do for child, but child has its own taste. He says, not this, I want that. So like that, the devotee has his choice of seeing God in a particular way. I want to see you in this form alone. So God doesn't matter what is there. I have no limitation of form. I reveal to you in any form you want me to reveal. So He reveals. Now I cannot reveal to you in any form because I am limited by this form. God is not limited by form. Water itself is not limited by particular form. It takes the form of the container. Air, still expansive. So space can never be captured in anything. So vastness. From there, from getting the vision of God, we try to interact and commune with God with form in various ways at the heart center. And we raise to the neck center of Vishuddha Chakra. In Vishuddha Chakra, all the forms start dissolving like ice kept in water, how it dissolves like that, the forms start dissolving and becoming ekarasa, oneness, acquiring the oneness with the divine. There we dissolve our form also, God's form also dissolves, and we become both divine, merging in each other, and raise to the next Ajna Chakra between the eyebrows. Between the eyebrows, when we raise our consciousness, all the lower layers wind up, it winds up, nothing to be seen there. Just like when I sleep, how when I sleep, the world that I was seeing got wound up within me. The world I am seeing, that world I am seeing, the real world stays there. I am seeing a world. He is my brother. This is good, that is bad. So many things. I have my own opinion about this world. That world, when I sleep, folds into me. There is nothing existing outside me. It is folding, unfolding when I wake up. It folds up when I sleep. The world that is within me unfolds when I wake up. So this, like that, the whole universe that I was seeing, the whole nature also folds up. I enter into. There is no alternative. So I go to still higher levels of consciousness. It is here itself is the highest level of consciousness man can reach. To the cosmic level is the maximum. It reaches there and finishes. Higher than lower levels of consciousness, higher levels of consciousness. And highest within the range of realm of time, space bound universe is 16 petals. Then we merge I and power, Shakti, only two are there, two petals. Shakti and Chaitanya are there, two petals. I have become divine. Nature has become the power which manifests as nature. So, nature in the form of Shakti, that is in a pure energy, and I as Chaitanya, one with the Absolute almost. Two are there. I am able to see, experience the Shakti independent of nature. I'll be able to experience the energy which is manifesting as universe, independent of universe in my own existence. I am divine and I am seeing the Shakti. So there, if at all we see a form, it is form of the Divine Mother has taken. It her will. So she is here, Shakti, independent of the Chaitanya also, separately expressing herself in her own glory and joy. She is beyond the creation, Srishti, beyond the Jivas. She is in her own glory at the Agnya. There we experience the Shakti, and it is, I can see, I cannot touch. Like I'm standing on the shore of the huge ocean, vast horizon merging in the ocean. I am able to see, but I am not yet touched it. I can't touch it. I have to enter into it. The moment I enter into it, I start raising to the Sahasrara. At Sahasrara, in the crown of our head, there the 1,000-petal lotus. 1,000-petal lotus is the supreme consciousness. It is only door to the supreme consciousness. There it opens into the infinity. And the soul escapes into the infinite existence. He is divine. He was identifying with small bodily existence and experiencing the joys and sorrows of life. Infinite was experiencing the joy, identifying with this body. I am this body. It was experiencing this small way, sukha dukkha, joys and sorrows of this world. Now it has gone back to its home, infinity. The purpose of body is over. The human body was given to go back to the source. Whether it lives or not, its purpose is over. This has to be attained before the body falls off. When the Kundalini rises, Sri Ramakrishna is continuing, when the Kundalini rises to Sahasrara and the mind goes into Samadhi, when it goes to there, mind goes into Samadhi. It dissolves. Your mind includes all senses which were seeing, intellect which was leading, and mind which is immersed in it. Nothing of the human exists. When the Kundalini rises to Sahasrara, mind goes into Samadhi. The aspirant loses all consciousness of the external world. There is no more external world. It's almost like you are entering into deep sleep when you are unaware of nothing you are unaware of. You are unaware of everything. Nothing exists for you when you enter deep sleep itself. There you are covered with ignorance. Here you open to the reality. There is no veil of ignorance. In sleep, there is veil of ignorance. We go almost to the same level of consciousness. We withdraw from all bodily encasements, reach the core. When we sleep, we withdraw. Nature takes us, releases us, separates us from all sheets covering my soul, and I reach the source of the spiritual existence, independent of bodily existence. All the three bodies I am leaving and coming. Stula, Sukshma, Karana. Gross, subtle and causal. When I pervade gross and subtle, I am in dream state. When I pervade all the three bodies, I am in waking state. When I leave the physical body, I am pervading causal and subtle, then I am in dream state. Leaving the mind and senses, that is subtle body also, when only causal body I am pervading, I am reaching the core of my existence. But still, the attachment of the limited, the whole knowledge and everything has become seed form. I am still attached to it. Leaving that causal body also, I become pure spirit. One Chaitanya Bindu, a point of consciousness I reduce to. Every day we reduce to a point of consciousness, then expand in the universal consciousness. Second stage of deep sleep, and enjoy. The karmic load is going to call me back. My attachments to things, attachment to body, everything calls me, come back. I shrink back and again project out to come to waking state. So where I go every day is the same place I go in Samadhi also. Nirvikalpa Samadhi, the same. Nothing exists except the ocean of Ananda. But in sleep, I am still covered with the sheath of ignorance, or the veil of ignorance is still there. In jnana, the veil of ignorance has fallen away. I have become the infinite existence. It is like a river entering into ocean and becoming the ocean itself. Man goes into samadhi. The aspirant loses all consciousness of the outer world. He can no longer retain his physical body. Just like when fruit comes, how the flower falls off. Nothing is lost. The flower was essential for the fruit to grow. Once the fruit grows, the purpose of flower is over. It drops off. Similarly, another example we see in nature is seed. Seed has a husk covering it. Every seed is with a husk. Husk doesn't have any purpose at all. Once the germination is over, husk falls off. But without husk, it will never germinate. If there is no husk over the seed, if husk is removed, it can never germinate. Husk is there only for making the germination possible. The moment it is germinated, husk releases itself and falls off. The shell of the egg is there only for the chick to grow. Once the chick grows, the shell falls off. How beautiful, you see. It has no more purpose. Similarly, body has its purpose to realize God and become one with go back to the source. So once its purpose is over, it falls off. He can no longer retain his physical body. If milk is poured into his mouth, it rounds out again. In that state, the life breath lingers for 21 days and then passes out. The life force remains, vital forces remain. The purpose is over. Lives out lives to be moved to have that infinite, eternal bliss. Ananda Sagara, ocean of bliss I want. I want all enjoyments. But I want the enjoyment. Every enjoyment is momentary. If I eat nice delicacy till it slips down the throat, afterwards we don't experience also. By chance it comes out, we don't even take it back. Such thing, momentary joys of this world, and binds us, and no suffering, constant suffering is given. So here the purpose of the body then passes out. Entering the backwaters of the ocean, the ship never comes back. But Ishvara Kotis, such as the incarnation of God, can come down from this state of samadhi. They can descend from this exalted state because they like to live in the company of devotees and enjoy love of God. Not that all will, it is just like a bulb. Suppose this is meant for 220 volts bulb. Suppose 400 volts flows and it fuses off. Like that, the ordinary jivas, it has to attain, it attains and dissolves. But there are some people, they have always sankalpa. They live in the companies of devotees, grow in the company of devotees of the same nature. They don't enjoy the worldly enjoyments. They give it up. Oh, these are small things. Let the babies play with toys. We'll go to higher levels. So they will be talking about higher thoughts. They entertain. They speak to each other about the higher ideals. Go on thinking of the divine play that is going on. What is this universe in which we are there? What is beyond? How can we reach? How can we live here a comfortable life without getting stained? No stain. Living in the world, no stain, no bondage, no entanglement. Freely it is moving about, doing all the duties and not to be caught by the world anywhere. Carefully they move about in the company of devotees. So time is not wasted in life, energy is not wasted in life, and smoothly they evolve. Instead of involution, they undergo evolution. They evolve to higher levels of consciousness. So those people who are brought up in that way, they've developed themselves in that way. They long to be in the company of devotees. It is not going to harm or bind. It gives all the joys. To be one with God is one way of enjoying. And to be one with devotees and think of God is another way of enjoying. And Sri Ramakrishna used to say, I don't want to become sugar, I want to enjoy sugar. If I become one with God, it is I am becoming sugar. But if I retain my individuality as devotee, I am enjoying the sugar. So Sri Ramakrishna used to say, sometimes I become sugar, sometimes I become devotee enjoying that sugar. So various ways of experiencing God and enjoying. These people, even after the whole creation goes back to its source, just like we sleep and wake up, the whole universe goes back. Microcosm and macrocosm are built on the same principle. Just like we sleep, the whole universe goes back to causal form and again manifests. This manifestation, this whole universe appearing and disappearing, how it will be. So they will be experiencing when the whole universe dissolves, they are shifted to another realm, that is realm in between the transcendental and relative. There is a realm. It is called trans-relative existence. This is relative existence bound by time and space. There is a space beyond, before the absolute existence appears. And it is called trans-relative existence. They enter into trans-relative existence as and when the universe dissolves. And they'll be waiting for millions of years again, enjoying the bliss of the Absolute. And slowly when the universe appears, they all enter back to give the knowledge of the transcendental. They are called Ishvara Kotis. They are waiting for when we sleep, it's just 12 hours sleeping, 12 hours waking up maximum. When universe sleeps, it takes millions of years to sleep, millions of years to project to the highest level. That is optimum level. It expands, again becomes zero, again expands in the infinite consciousness, again shrinks back, again manifests as universe. It is like the Damaru of the Shiva. On one side, universe, one side, the absolute existence. But the Ishvara Kotis, such as incarnations of God, can come down from this state of Samadhi. Not only Ishvara Kotis, those who are beyond the realm of nature, time and space. There are realized souls, Jivan Muktas, who are totally free. What is actually mukti or liberation? You are liberated from the limitations of nature. You are exempted from the laws of nature. Whatever you do, you will not be bound by it. And you can enter into a transcendental, come back into it as you want, you can play. That is a freedom, attainment of total freedom from nature. Nature cannot impose joys and suffering, birth and death. She cannot anymore impose upon you. At your will you can have birth, at your will you can die, leave the body, you can take hundreds of bodies at a time, dissolve, because you never go against the nature. So nature gives total freedom to you. We have ego. We live according to our will. They never do anything according to their will. They do what divine will is there. Guru Nanak says, merge your individual will in divine will. My will, I keep separate my will. I want to go there, I want to enjoy. What is divine will, I don't see. Living according to divine will, living according to nature's law. I never break the nature's law, then I will be given total freedom from nature. You can be anywhere, my child, now. You can do anything. You will not be bound by anything law. So this is called liberation. You are liberated from the laws of nature. Liberation means you are liberated. You can enter the transcendental realm. You can enter the another universe. There are millions and millions of universes, not only one. Just now science is coming to understand there might have been or there might be other universes also like this. So they give the approximate size of the universe as the whole diameter of the universe is 3 trillion light years according to scientists. What is beyond? Beyond, if time and space is still existing, then our universe is still there. They say timeless, spaceless existence must have been there beyond that. That is what we call the absolute existence, in which there may be other universes like this. Now, when you get freedom from this nature, you can enter into the other universes also. You can enter into transcendental, you can. Just like mind. I have limited mind to my bodily existence. This is, if anybody touches here, I can understand because my mind is there. Up to here. Somebody does like this here, I can't know. Because my mind is not. I have put a boundary, like we put the boundary of our space. Space cannot be cut, but we put a boundary. Like that we have put the boundary for mind. If you can remove the boundary of your mind, you enter into the all-pervading mind. Mind is one, cosmic mind. We have put our fencing. This body level is mind. If I dissolve this, I can enter any other mind. Because I have entered into the universal mind. I can enter into any mind. Like that, if we enter into the transcendental realm, we can enter into any other universes. The Ishvara Kotis and such people can return back to the normal consciousness. Otherwise, normal jivas will dissolve there. The purpose is over. Going back to source, the home. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.